53 miles north, Haifa, serene and beautiful on the slopes and crest of Mount Carmel. Haifa is the port city gateway to the Galilee, with its landscape of hills, forests, and olive groves, and at its lowest point, below sea level, the Sea of Galilee. There are no mountains in Israel, only hills. Jerusalem, Israel's spiritual capital and the seat of government, nestles in the biblical Judean hills 37 miles east of Tel Aviv. East of Jerusalem is the Judean desert, which slopes down to the Dead Sea, the lowest point on earth, and the start of the Great Rift Valley that runs south through Africa. About 71 miles south of Tel Aviv lies Beersheba, the capital of the Negev Desert, and a 150-mile journey further south through the desert to its southernmost point takes you to the Red Sea port and resort of Eilat. Climate. Israel enjoys a Mediterranean climate, with hot, rain-free summers and mild winters, which have intermittent periods of heavy rain, particularly in the north and centre of the country. From April to October, daily temperatures range from 73.4 degrees Fahrenheit low to 86 degrees Fahrenheit high, with July and August the hottest months. From November to March, temperatures range from 59 degrees low to 68 degrees high. In the winter, from the northern Galilee to the northern Negev, the country is transformed into a deep green. You are unlikely to encounter snow, but if you do, it will be in winter in Jerusalem or on the Golan Heights. Temperatures and tempers rise during the occasional Hamsin, Sharav in Hebrew, a hot, dry desert wind occurring mostly in early summer and fall. Jerusalem is cooler than the coastal plain, especially in the evenings, and enjoys lower humidity. Eilat is always warmer and is a winter sunshine favourite for Israelis and foreign visitors alike, as are the Dead Sea resorts. A brief history. The State of Israel was established in 1948 in a land holy to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Unsurprisingly, interpretations of its history are hotly contested, but to understand the Israelis, one must start with the Jewish perspective. Ancient history. Jewish history began about 4,000 years ago, in around 1600 BCE, with the wanderings of the biblical patriarchs Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The book of Genesis relates how Abraham, a native of the Sumerian city of Ur in today's southern Iraq, was commanded to go to Canaan to found a community that worshipped the one God. When a famine spread through Canaan, Abraham's grandson Jacob, Israel, his 12 sons, and their families moved to Egypt, where their descendants were forced into slavery. Modern scholarship is continually refining our understanding of the historical context of the biblical account, but the powerful narrative of the Hebrew Bible is the foundation stone of Jewish identity. Thus, after generations of bondage in Egypt, Moses led the Israelites to freedom, to receive the revelation of the 10 Commandments at Sinai, and to be forged into a nation by 40 years of wandering in the desert. Joshua spearheaded the conquest of Canaan, the promised land of milk and honey, where the children of Israel were bound to establish a moral and ethical society that would be a light unto the Gentiles. The exodus from Egypt, indelibly implanted in Jewish consciousness, is still celebrated by Jews every year, wherever they may be, at Pesach, Passover, the festival of freedom. The Biblical Kingdoms of Israel, around 1000 to 587 BCE. The Israelites settled in the central hill country of Canaan more than 1,000 years before the birth of Christ. These were the years of the biblical judges, prophets, and kings. The hero king, David, vanquished the Philistine champion Goliath, and his kingdom, with Jerusalem as its capital, became a power in the area. His son Solomon built the first temple in Jerusalem in the 10th century BCE. Solomon made political alliances through marriage, expanded foreign trade, and promoted domestic prosperity. After his death, the kingdom was split into two: Israel in the north with its capital at Shechem, Samaria, and Judah in the south with its capital at Jerusalem. Exile and return. The small Jewish kingdoms were caught up in the power struggles of the day between the rival empires of Egypt and Assyria. In about 720 BCE, the Assyrians destroyed the northern kingdom of Israel and dispatched its inhabitants into oblivion. In 587 BCE, the Babylonians destroyed Solomon's temple and transported all but the poorest